Hello, hello. I'm Mahet, and I think today will be more of the same. Happy New Year. And I wanted to check something out. Pardon me. All right. Um, so I made this little like Venthier mirror earlier in the week. And I couldn't find anything to make it like glowy and red enough besides clipping in some anima bottles. And it has come to my attention that there's something from PvP that would work better. So I just want to see what exactly that entails. We might queue for some BGs. It's possible. My plan was to wait until midnight and see what the sort of like new PvP intro stuff is like. I can't remember what they're calling that. But if it's not too bad, maybe we get started today. I got one PvP item from Decor a little while ago, but it was just like finish 5 battlegrounds. Okay. So PvP and Happy New Year, clan. How's it going? Did you have a good night? Deepal Ravine Victory? That's not it. Oh, Deepal Crystal. Capture a crystal 50 times? I mean, no. Okay, we're not gonna do that today. Goodness. I mean, I haven't done Deepal yet, but I assume that that's gonna take a minute. Yes, bed by 10 and woke up to a new year. Nice. About the same. Yeah, I just kind of like snuggled into the couch and watched some TV and went to bed at a reasonable hour. Nothing crazy. Yeah, it's well, it's actually super cold here, but it's sunny, so I'll take that. All right, what will we do instead? I suppose we've been chipping away at recipes, so we could take a look at what's in the Netherstorm ones. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Enchanting, tailoring, and blacksmithing from the Arcatraz. Jewel crafting from the Botanica. Tailoring from the Mechanar. Okay. Oh, and new rocket boots. Different from the ones we got yesterday. So it's like everybody has to run these. Okay. Well, let's do 2-ish runs through Razorfen, and then we'll go out to Netherstorm. Yeah. Yeah, my clan for the next, I don't know, 4 days now is to do as little as possible, basically. Yeah. Somebody's texting me? No. All right. Feels good though. Reset this just in case. It'd be awfully nice to just start the new year with a rich purple silk shirt pattern, rather. Move on to other things. We've like kind of broken containment on the newest YouTube video. Up until now, the comments have been like exclusively nice on everything I've posted, with like maybe one exception. But I think the door one is doing a little bit better, and so we finally hit the point where people are just being like a little bit mean, but not in a way that is like upsetting. You're just like, buddy, I'm sorry you had a bad new year. But like, I don't know. It's just odd to see it like finally happening. Yeah, that's an alchemy recipe that I didn't have. So, you know, something. It occurred to me yesterday that I should probably start with the other boss of these two because he has a chance to have a crate beside him. But then I don't think I'd be able to shadow step across the gap. Yes, if he does have a crate beside him. Oh well. Nope. Very well. Are you off till, like, for the rest of the week, Clan? Seems to be like a lot of people have managed to swing that this year. There's just too many, like, odd days in between actual holidays to make it worth working. I'm feeling stuffed up again. I thought we were over all of that. That's too bad. Yeah, I'm stay-at-home mom, so I never get a day off. Oh no. The 80-hour work week. That's hard. And I guess everybody's home from school and stuff, so it's probably even harder right now. Do. All right. I really wanted to go for a hike, but I think it's too cold. I say I work 5 to 9 instead of 9 to 5. Yeah. Yikes, though. Yeah. That's tough. That's a long day. Yeah. And yeah, like harder when it's cold out. Well, I don't know where you live, but here it's like minus 12 today. Can't really take the kiddos out to the park, or like you could, but it'd be kind of bitter. Oh, I should put some salt down on our walkway. Nice cat. Hey, Decotarian. Dakota Rain. There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you. This is Jim. He joins us most days. It's not a lot of birds for him to watch today because it's freezing, but yeah. I live on the Rocky Mountain Range, so but no snow yet this season. That's impressive. We don't have a lot of snow. I'm in Ontario. But there's been just enough that... Did we get 2 chests already? I wasn't paying attention. What am I saying? Oh, no. Okay, there it is. There's been just enough that it would, like, snow and then melt a little and then get really cold, so everything's very icy. That's not the recipe we wanted. All right. Let's do one more of these and then we'll move on to something else. I think 3 at a time is pretty palatable. Hey, Kelku. I like your videos. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I've got Twitch and YouTube chat sort of open side by side, so if it seems like I'm talking to myself, that is why. I live in the Mile High City. Good morning, all. Yeah, good morning, Dakota. Did you have a good New Year's? Both of you? All of you? It seemed like yesterday when we were talking about it, nobody had plans, but I don't know. I went out for dinner, but at like 6, so it wasn't really like a New Year's vibe. And it seemed like a lot of people were just like gonna have a nice dinner and go home. Um, yeah. Morning, Himmeros. I get freezing rain every winter, multiple times. Already had 2 bouts of it. Yeah, that's pretty common here too. Nothing too dangerous. There was one day that was like kind of sketchy, but it hasn't been terrible. Yeah, was live on 2, but I prefer Twitch. Yeah, that makes sense. Very nice. Thank you. Been playing WoW for about 8 hours. Oh my goodness. Did you just wake up and start gaming? What are you working on, Dakota? Is that like you're deep in a sort of like housing project or something else? That seems to be what like sucks all the time away right now. All right, yeah, one more of these, and then we go out to Netherstorm. Housing, yeah. What, do you have like a theme you're working on? I still have to figure out what's going on in my Alliance house. I've got a video for tomorrow that'll go over what's going on in my Alliance house. But it's by no means like finished. I feel like I've just been messing around. The Horde house is done though. I don't know what I would change about it. I don't even think I'm gonna change the outside when we get Blood Elf housing. Hey Nanette, good morning. Happy New Year. We are, of course, trying to get our recipe, as ever. Could be the day, you know? New year, new project could start, if we're lucky. Yeah. Good morning and Happy New Year. Good morning, Nomad. Happy New Year. We got everyone today. I guess it is a holiday. Like, truly. Yeah. I assume it's too chilly for fishing today, hey? It's awfully cold here. I'm sure our river's frozen. But I do want to go down there. We have like a little creek, maybe it's like just a kilometer up the road. People fish there sometimes, but it's kind of like dads who want to occupy their children for a few hours, not so much people who are actually... Good morning, Res, please. Thank you for the shirt. That's very funny. I have a snowstorm here today in Sweden. Ooh, is it pretty at least, or are you going to be stuck inside? I guess both of those things could be true. We had like a little baby snowstorm yesterday. It was awesome fishing yesterday, 45 Fahrenheit and sunny. The bugs were active, so the fish were feeding. Oh man. That's crazy. I haven't seen any bugs in months. Except for like, you know, spiders in my house or something. I don't have too many of those, thankfully. But that sounds pretty comfy. It's, yeah, minus 12 Celsius here. My Fahrenheit math's not very good. But a nice day on the lake sounds great. It really does, yeah. I'm stuck. Government told people not to travel, so I'm inside hiding. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a serious storm. That'll be fun, though. I mean, assuming you like the snow. I always like it when we get like a ton of snow. kitchen right now. However, retired play WoW 6 to 8 hours a day every day, just eating the other half of Jimmy John's for breakfast. Nice. These are aquatic bugs, so mild warm weather make them active. Got it. Breakfast of champions. Let's start with engineering. We were looking at all the recipes that can drop from the dungeons in Netherstorm to add to our collection. And there are actually a lot of them, so we might have to run a few characters through. There was, jewel crafting, blacksmithing, engineering, and tailoring for sure. So we'll run a few characters around. I wonder how much gold I'm making from trying for these. Like, not a ton, but it's going to add up eventually. I didn't check if that, was it boots that we put up for like 20k yesterday? I didn't check my rogue's mail. Interesting. Alright. I think this character can just port to Toshli's station. Yep. Oh, 1 second. Alright. Man, engineering is so useful when I remember to use my wormholes, but like, the odds of me remembering are extremely low. Hi, Jimmy. You have to stay in here because the foster cat is having a little walk. Yeah. Watch streak reached. Res please currently on a 3-stream streak. Nice. We have been here a lot this week. That emote looks better too. I made all of them a little bit lighter. So I think they're like visible now. It's hard making stuff that small. But anyway, they're pretty cute. Alright, which one did no, that's the wrong thing. Which one did I say I was going to go into for this? The engineering recipe is a boss drop, so I think that's a little bit better than, what am I saying? Okay, yeah, the Mechanar. Which one is the Mechanar? Alright, the right side. Oh, thanks for the follow, Kel. Appreciate that. Alright. So, what do we have here? There's a tailoring pattern, so we'll have to come back there. Oh, and that's also a boss drop. Okay. There's the engineering pattern we'll try for here, and then there's another tailoring pattern that's a zone drop. But we don't have to kill everything on the engineer. We'll just have to come back on my mage and then kill all the trash on her to see if we can get both recipes. It does pop better. Yeah, like a little bit. I wonder... We'll see if I fuss with it again. But like, at least you can tell it's a little bird now. I still haven't put my stickers anywhere for people to request them. They're sitting here on my desk. I just need to find like a website to use for that. I should put one on something. Oh, I said I wasn't going to kill all the trash. We can skip this. We can skip this. Oh, and we got it. I guess that means we don't have to run the whole dungeon, actually. We could just leave. Okay, well let's just leave then. Excellent. New rocket boots. I assume these ones are also really expensive to make. The ones we got yesterday were pricey. Alright, I guess we leave her here. I don't really know why, but just in case. And go get our mage. I guess that one will be fast to bring out here too. I would say I'm glad that pre-patch is in like 19 days because as much as I love collecting recipes, I feel like we've been doing this for a little bit longer than I really intended. Oh, Himrose, I missed your message. Sorry. We had some warmer than average weather recently. 20 Celsius in a few hours. Dropped by 52 degrees. Oh my god. That's really hard. Yeah, that's really hard. There was a week in like March a couple of years ago where that happened. Where it was like 30 and then it went back down to minus 10 or something. I was like, please don't do this to us ever again. Especially in March, because you're like, oh, there's hope. Like, the winter is over. Yeah. I mean, I like the winter, but there's always a moment in February where I kind of can't take it anymore. I need to get on beta or PTR and set up my UI still. Do you have a lot of, like, add-ons you use, Res, that you kind of have to, like, rework? I turned off a bunch of the stuff that I used to use, sort of in preparation. I was like, well, it's not really, there's nothing important going on in the game right now that I need a ton of add-ons for, so I've been trying to get used to having fewer of them. Yeah. Winter is always better when you're surrounded by pines. Very true. Very true. Yeah. Used a ton of weak auras for keys and raid. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in a good, I mean, I didn't use a ton of them, but there's definitely some that I'll miss. I'm curious how different the encounters are. We do not have a lot of pines here. I have 2 giant maple trees in my backyard, and they're just like, you know, bare and not covered in snow. I guess where I grew up was all cedars, though, for the most part. That was always nice in the winter. Mahat, you rock. Love your content. Thank you, Dakota. Have a great New Year off to run. Yeah, enjoy. Enjoy the beginning of your year. Very nice. Skeletal trees are sad. Yeah, yeah. Ours are, the maples on the street are especially unpleasant because they're Norway maples, which are invasive here. And so they grow really fast, and then they start to kind of like outgrow their environment and get very fragile. So even in the summer, there's a bunch that have like dead branches because they have sort of like scarfed up all the resources. They look okay, but it's like impossible to grow anything near them because they take so much water from the ground. So like making sure that I have a very little backyard. It is mostly just those 2 trees. But trying to get any amount of grass or like flowers underneath them is a losing battle. All right, we're looking for Arcana Weave boots, Arcana Weave robe. And here I could take them down. I could like have somebody take them down, but that'd be very expensive because the houses are really close together. Even though they're like a little bit damaged. Ooh, we got some transmog. those are cute. Like that's the druid recolor. This is the interesting thing about the BC dungeon sets, is that they're like all kind of interesting recolors of tier 2. I think I have the full purple judgment set for Pally. Anyways. Oh yeah, but even if I chose to get the trees taken down, you then have to like replace them with something else, which is fine. That's a good rule to have. But there's just like a lot of steps involved. Yeah. The yard's not really big enough to plant like another tree. You'd have 2 stumps, and then unless you want to like pay to have the stumps removed as well, which is like also expensive. Anyways, none of it makes sense. So we just live with our very thirsty Norway maples for the time being. Jimmy likes them a lot. He likes to climb up, and they both kind of split into a nice little like resting spot for him to sit, maybe like 2 meters up. And when he's being a good boy, he just sits there and it's not a big deal. Sometimes he's not a good boy and he tries to run away, but that's okay. So, okay. No luck on the boot pattern yet, I don't think. Yeah. And then the robe pattern is from the final boss. That elevator was the glass table turned upside down. Was it really? Alright, are we gonna run this again? We don't need to run this again. I'll go back and I'll look at the end. That's funny. I haven't made the glass table yet. It looks really good for like the aquariums and stuff people have been making. Oh. Alright, no recipe. I do want to take another look at that elevator though, that's funny. Does the Exodar have all of these like energy pipes too? I haven't been there in a while. But it's weird now that we have them as like Koreshi items, but they're in these like Draenei instances. I guess we could make some new furniture today, like do a little bit of lumber. Ooh, I see what you're saying. This would be nice. We could have like a Naru window, or table for that matter. Actually, these energy crates would be fun too. I think there are a couple that might be crafted from Burning Crusader WoD. The energy things? Like the tubes? There's definitely some Draenei stuff that's like crystals. I guess I'm just wondering, like, where does the I don't know, Koresh influence start and the Argus and like begin, you know? Because there's a lot of overlap in how the spaceships are designed. This is ethereal, I thought. Yeah, but the Koresh is where the ethereals are. Oh, you think like the whole dungeon is ethereal? Oh yeah, the hologram paths. I really like those. But these ships are Draenei ships, aren't they? Like they have Naru on them, and then this is what the what am I saying? The Vindikar looks like too. I guess I don't know if there's like a Venn diagram of like Koresh and Draenei, like where are the lines drawn? Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what the right answer is. My dogs have convinced me that we should go back to sleep, have fun. Yeah, that's a good plan, Nomad. We'll see you later. Enjoy your nap. I watched a tour of a beta house, and there's so many items coming. The house didn't have anything I recognized. Oh, wow. I am excited for that. And that person must have been working hard on the beta, because I think you need a lot of reps. I already forgot which people we need. I don't even think Blizzard knows where those lines are drawn. Yeah. Nara ships were given to the Draenei. Oh, interesting. By the Ethereals? I don't think that was in lore walking. They should have told us. Okay, sorry. I'm getting all distracted here. So, jewel crafting. Oh, okay. No, we should go do the Botanica as well. Bunch of tailoring recipes in there. I'm sure there's like a quest somewhere that explains it, but I sure don't remember. So were the Naru ships given to them by the Naru? I wouldn't mind if we got like a light themed expansion just so we could understand a little bit more about what the heck's going on there. I assume we're gonna get one eventually whenever we go to like the Arathi Empire. That seems to be their whole deal. Man, I don't know if you guys care about the lore, first off. Or like watch Talius and Evitel's channel much. But every expansion they do like a prediction for who's gonna be the final boss of an expansion. And so they released their like midnight one. I think it was just yesterday. And they're all like kind of what you might expect the answers to be. It's like, you know, probably Xalatath. But I've been curious if we're gonna get some like Legion showing up in midnight, 'cause a bunch of the tier sets I haven't been paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Not this boss, but two of them have recipes. A bunch of the tier sets for season 1 have like fell green on them, like crackly fell, like very Legion green. Which is kind of weird for next tier, because we're supposed to just be fighting the void. And then the little book that they put out about sorry, my brain's catching up with, I have all the thoughts in my head and then I'm not forming the sentences. You follow like Eretor around in the little book, and it's supposed to be the lead-in to midnight, but they don't talk about the void like at all. They're off cleaning up like random little Legion issues in the Broken Isles, which is really weird. I hope not. I've had my fill of the Legion. Yeah, I mean, I guess, first of all, I don't know how they would, like, randomly tie the Legion in to midnight just based on, like, what we know today. But it's weird that, like, the sort of, like, prequel book that they released didn't really mention the Void at all, but it did mention the Legion a ton. And then that some of the tier sets have, like, the fell green, like, cracklies. So I assume something will come of that. But it also seems like patch 12.1 will still be like old god voidy stuff based on what people have figured out. So I don't know. I just have questions. Why are they going to put green on our armor? mostly. And I'm not like too fussed about whatever they choose to do, but definitely curious. Okay, he didn't give us our battle cast pants, sadly. But we get a chance for the white mend hood from the tree guy at the end. And then I guess we'll bring jewel crafter and a blacksmith through here. But I guess the other reason, like to your point about being sick of the Legion, the other reason they might tie the Legion into Midnight somewhere is because we just had Legion Remix, right? Like everybody's up to date on how the Legion operates. And you guys can tell me if you're like, please don't speculate about the future. I don't want spoilers or something, but I got questions. I don't think season 1 will have anything to do with Legion. They usually do M+ dungeons around the theme, and season 1 is not refreshing Legion. Yeah, that's true. We just have Seed of the Triumvirate, right? That's the only like Legion dungeon in season 1. So Pit of Sauron, Skyreach, Seat. Is the other one a Shadowlands dungeon? Yeah, it's void based. It like feels very appropriate. Got some transmog, but we didn't get a recipe, sadly. Yeah, I don't know, like I truly don't know how they would tie the Legion in at all. It's just weird that the armor set's like okay, maybe they just like wanted to use some green and that made sense, although it's still pretty weird. The book not mentioning the void at all is like probably the weirdest part of that. That said, I did not read the book. I watched the synopsis. So what do I know? I've only read one of the books. I read the one I think it was that happened after Battle for Azeroth. I don't know. Skyreach and Pit are both kind of out of theme. Yeah, that's okay though. Probably through Void Elves. Didn't they start in Legion? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. They came from the Legion expansion, but they don't have any like Fel affiliation that would get us that like crackly green stuff. But yeah, maybe through like exploring them in some way. And then they're going to be demon hunters. Demon hunters are supposed to be Fel. So it might have something to do with that. Yeah. I don't know. The 12.1 patch seems cool. I don't know. I won't talk about it if you don't want the spoilers, but it looks like it'll be good. Yeah, I don't know. I made one. The special effects are great for Void DH. Yeah, I didn't make a Void Demon Hunter on beta, but I did try the Devourer Demon Hunter spec a little bit. It's cool. It's going to take some getting used to. Alright, we're going to take our blacksmith out there, but actually it's after reset. No Kyrian treasures. Man. Oh well. We've been trying for the gilded waiter pet, but I need the treasures to be up or can't really do anything about it. Yeah, I couldn't like quite get the vibe of the Devourer Demon Hunter, but I only played it for like 5 minutes. I'm sure I'll try it more when it's live. Oh, my bags are such a train wreck on every character. How did we come to this? I'm usually better than this, I swear. I'm gonna sell that. All right. That's better. I need to spend a day before release going through all bags and banks. Yeah, and it's harder. It's like a little bit harder now because like maybe housing will require something random. Like the pollen for the bee mount. I think I just got I trashed some of that. And then I had to go farm an extra 100 to get the little honey pot afterwards. I'm like, man, of all the things, I did not see that one coming. What else? What else can we do? I think I'm kind of good on crafting stuff until I have something like I really want. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I feel like the recipe farming is not quite hitting today. What else? I think sitting here and fishing would be pretty terrible. What world quests are featured today? No, that doesn't help us. How far are you in Brawlers Guild? I was running them and it kept kicking everyone out of the ring. Oh, crazy. I am at rank 7, I think. We could go try a couple of those. I'm not very good, so just be aware of that. But yeah, I think I just have the final. I think I just got to 7, and then I got my boxing gloves and I left. So I would have the 3 bosses from rank 7 and then the 4 from rank 8. And then all the achievement ones. I didn't realize that there were so many achievements. Alright, off of High Botanist Freywin, we want the Earth Peace Breastplate. Brawlers Guild was fun. It's kind of fun. I think most of them were fun. There were a few bosses where I was not having fun. Meatball took me a little bit longer than it should have. I couldn't get the balance right of when to pop my cooldowns, I guess. Ooh. Interesting. That might be worth something. Was a solid 45 minutes of content. I guess you rushed through it then, huh? Most of it's fast if you're the only one around. I basically have only been willing to do it if the queue is 1 or 2 people. There was a point the other day, I guess whenever I hit rank 7, that it was full. I'm well, I'm just gonna come back later. But yeah, we could take a look at what's next. And then I just don't want to do the achievements, if I'm being honest. What are these challenge card bosses? I I just fought like a million bosses. And then you have to use like the debuffs, the ice. I don't want to do them. I will probably try them because I think Brawlers Guild's just staying, right? It's like the Mage Tower now. Don't do it on Mood Guard. They take that seriously. Yeah, fair. My server was like usually okay. And like everybody in there is a Ret Paladin or an Ellie Shaman for some reason. So like almost nothing else. Alright. Botanist might have our pattern. He does not. Alright. Well, let's maybe leave. I'll park her outside because I think one of the other instances also has a blacksmithing recipe, but I'd rather try the Brawlers Guild a little bit. Can Divine Storm does go burr. Repelli's fun. I did a couple ropes. A couple rounds of Brawlers Guild on this tune, but her gear's kind of crap. So it was very slow. As far as like gear goes, I really can only do Windwalker or Assassination. So all my other characters are pretty far behind. But maybe Clan is right and there's a bug and we won't be able to do any of it. We'll see. Rez, are you doing like the challenge bosses and stuff or no? And are you doing it as Ellie? That seemed like it was working for people, but yeah. It's all done? You did all of them? Oh my goodness. Is the rank account bound or individual to each tune? It's individual. What do you think is crap gear at this stage? Asking because I'm playing catch up. So I think this is fine. Like 689 for what I use this character for, right? Like outdoor stuff, collecting is totally fine. But when I took her to Brawlers Guild, she just like was too slow to kill the bosses. So my rogue and my monk are both just a smidge over 700. Toggled between Ret and Propal. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ret seemed like it was going to be really good. I don't think this character's geared enough. So I don't know. Yeah, I think Himrose, honestly, I don't really know what good gear is at this point. But at least for Brawlers Guild, I feel like I wouldn't bother with any of my characters that are under 700. I think we're getting champion gear from the pre-patch event, though. So you could also just wait for that. It'll drop like nobody's business, I'm sure. All right. Let's give this a shot. Is this the right weapon? Yes. My bags here are also a mess. I think it's because I don't bother cleaning them while I'm streaming, and we've been streaming all week. And I'm like, oh, I'll just do it later, and then I go do something else and I'm not playing. But yeah, Clan, sorry, I think I like half answered your question. The Brawler's rank is by character, which sucks. Yeah. It like, I guess it makes sense, but that was annoying. I've just been logging on 3 tunes to do the weekly time walking quests. Yeah. Did you get your mount already? All my tunes are pretty much full mythic, so you don't know what the min eye level would be. Man, that's crazy. I've never rated mythic. I honestly, I don't rate a ton. In a given season, I usually like get my Keystone Master mount, pug normal raid like a handful of times, and then squeeze my way into like a heroic raid to get the mount, and then like I stop. Yeah. Yeah, you got your mount. Which one did you choose, Hemaros? Of the 4? Oh, mythic from vault keys. I don't mythic raid. I see. That's fair. Yeah. I guess I do get a little bit of gear that way too. How much is... I don't think I did mythic... Oh yeah, I didn't get... Oh, I have stuff in my vault. Obviously didn't do very many keys on this character in season 3. It was mostly my rogue. Okay, yeah, we are just starting rank 7. Let me get the Wowhead thing up, because I don't know what the next bosses are. And you can watch me embarrass myself. Brawlers Guild. Where's guild strategies? I got the Gravewing and the Aquilian. How do you get both? Oh, because you did it on multiple characters? Is that how? Alright, rank 7. I guess I should queue up while I read this. Also, sorry, Twitch, I cannot see chat while I'm reading right now. I will be with you in a moment. Okay, I'm second. Oh yeah, do you miss Plunderstorm? We hope you do. Swabby starts the arena, be enveloped by the storm. We'll creep through the middle as an enrage timer. Swabby has knockbacks. Cone frontal. Build a tower. You must destroy the tower. And not... Okay. Okay, let's try. Oh, 5k badges each. I see, yeah. I don't know how many badges I have right now. Not enough, I think. Oops. Yeah, no. Just short. That's okay. Okay. So... What did I learn? There's a storm. There's some frontals. There's a tower I have to kill. Let's hope that's enough information. Might get the corpse fly. It looks good enough. I like the corpse flies, yeah. Just burn tower and boss easy. Okay. Most of these are fine. I think a lot of them I've one shot. There've been like 2 or 3 that gave me trouble, like Meatball. Took me a while to get the balance right. The leper gnomes, I had a few tries. I kept dying. One of them was at like 2%, like 3 times, and I just hit the enrage. But with an audience, I feel like I'm gonna be worse. That just feels correct. Oh, hi Meezy, thank you for subbing. Good morning and happy new year. That's very kind. We have like emotes now in Twitch chat. I can't remember if you were here the other day when I said that. Blingtron, I have to admit I had to Google. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I've mostly just been reading the little Wowhead blurb. Not the worm dog. I hate the cloud serpent animation. Yeah, I think the The Night Fae mounts are also my least favorite of those options. I don't mind the Cloud Serpents, but that one's not for me. Okay. Oh. I guess Touch of Death might have been better for the boss, but whatever. Oh shoot. Ooh, okay. That was alright. Emojis. It was smart to touch tower. Yeah. I mean, it worked out. Night Fae should have gotten the Silverian Drakes. Yeah, that does make more sense. The Noodle Foxes are, I'm sure people must like them. Lots of people liked Night Fae. Alright, who's next? Ogre Watch. Dole, Dastardly, Hudson, and Stuffshrew of Ogre Watch crew are back. At the beginning of the fight, they will be protected by Hudson's barrier. Dole has a long cast. The strategy is very straightforward. You can either disrupt the barrier with most CCs or take it down. The priority is to kill Dole before High Noon goes off, or he will one-shot you. Then Hudson... He has very little HP, and all he does is cast Mechanical Laugh. Just dodge shit. Okay. So, CC and kill Dole before he casts. Burn long... Oh, yeah. The Noodle Fox. Yeah. Burn the Longcaster. Okay. Hopefully I can use all my CCs. I know sometimes they don't work. Also, Ring of Peace has not been the most useful. Sometimes I use that and it actually like causes more problems, but we'll see. Paralysis. Oh yeah, that'll just work. Okay. The only problem with paralysis is that I will inevitably, like, immediately spinning crane kick and break it, but we'll try not to. Are the challenge bosses, like, much harder res? Or are they kind of the same, they're just different? I haven't looked at them at all. Oh, I don't know if they're immune. Yeah, I think some of the other... Oh, they're the same. Okay. That makes me feel better. Because these are, like, mostly fine. Yeah, Leg Sweep and Spear Hand Strike have always worked. Ring of Peace has been working. I feel like there was one where Paralysis didn't work, but maybe I just miscast it or something. Yeah. Basically saying, hey, I want to beat the shit out of Johnny Awesome. Yeah. Good afternoon, Jack. Happy New Year. Welcome. We're taking a break from farming recipes for some Brawlers Guild. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, no. So, paralysis does not work. Oh. Ouch. Okay, got a little distracted there. Out. Okay. I wouldn't call the Brawlers Guild taking a break. Yeah, yeah. And the ones with multiple bosses, I usually just like get a little distracted. I wasn't using my CCs very well there. I should have interrupted some of those casts. And I think I just stood in something also. But now we know paralysis doesn't work, so, you know, we've learned. Yeah. No promises on how long I'm going to do this. But we'll try this at least one more time and see how it goes. I suspect I'm worse with an audience, so that's something I'm gonna have to just like get over. but not all at once. The fights are unforgiving. Yeah, like they're okay. But this isn't like my forte, so I don't want to let myself get tilted by it while doing it with an audience. I know I can do them. But I've never had to watch any, or never had to have somebody watch me do it, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I guess if all the challenge bosses are like roughly the same difficulty, then I should give it a shot. I guess this is really all there is to do until the 20th, though, right? Is like this stuff. I mean, that's only 2 weeks, I suppose. But there's nothing else going on. Is Turbulent Timeways going on all the way to the... Oh, till February 10th. Interesting. So yeah, we have 2 weeks of like kind of nothing, unless you like the Dark Moon Fair. Then we'll have pre-patch. And then Love is in the Air. They'll probably make us do something collecty for that. Very well. Pretty much nothing until March. Yeah. Pre-patch will be something. You can gear alts. And there's decor from pre-patch. I don't know what the items are. But I know there will be some. So that'll keep us busy for like a week, maybe less. Depends on how many characters you want to gear, I suppose. Alright, let's see if we can do a bit better this time. Oops. That's weird. I thought ROP worked last time. Am I crazy? Ow. Oh, I'm gonna hit the enrage, aren't I? Oh, maybe not. Youch. Whew. That was close. I don't like it. Alright, there's a blood elf chandelier, a chair, and a chaise. Great job, thank you, that was scary. They're kind of expensive to actually expensive. The chaise costs the same amount as the mount. Oh. Let's freaking go. Alright, I mean, that's been pretty typical, where like maybe I don't get it the first time. Let's see, Blingtron. You make it look easy. That was like to the wire, but that's very kind of you. Blingtron will spawn in one corner and cast mostly accurate rocket. Every so often, a small Blingtron will spawn and then run at you. They have a small amount of health, and killing them causes them to be stunned at 1 HP. You need to form a chain of these mobs from Blingtron's corner to that of a gnomish Tesla coil in the opposite corner. Oh my god. So when you activate it, it will get overcharged and send an electrical surge back to him. Receiving the shock. Ugh. Okay. Form a line 7 to 8 of the small adds, activate the Tesla, and burn him down. This sounds awful. I don't want to do this. Just stagger them in a line. Okay. It sounds really terrible. But we'll see what we do. It's easy. It better be. That description sounds horrific. My nose is itchy. Ugh. All right. Alright. I don't think I've seen anyone do the Blingtron flight. I often like try to watch what other people are up to. I did it like 5 times trying to brute force it before I looked it up. I mean, we might try it 5 times just trying to get them in a line. I don't know how tricky it'll be. Is it like the diagonal corner, or it's like a straight line? Well, I guess we're gonna find out in a second, but diagonal, okay. Interesting. This has got to be fairly forgiving then, if 8 of them will cross the gap. I guess you don't DPS him at all then. You just like fight the little guys and position them until he has the damage amp. Yeah, okay. I guess that's a bit easier if you don't have to like manage him at all. Oh, yeah. I do have to dodge the rockets though. That was stupid. 4. I don't know if I want to wait 4.
3.
All right, we'll do that one more time. Yeah. You know, you always have to see it at least once. Oh, I guess this guy's about to be on the same fight. If we stay here, he's like 2 fights behind. It's a Beastmaster, I assume? Yeah. I've heard Beastmaster is like pretty good for all of these. I blinked and I missed that last fight. Yo, same, man. I was like fully locked in on positioning the little guys and then I just didn't move. After you activate rollout so you don't get shocked, yeah. I think there's a few things happening there that were all bad. Just like let the rocket hit me. Oh well. You can only do better than that. This whole thing is like a cool concept. It's weird that they chose you to like stand around as a spectator. And like part of me likes it, but it's a weird choice. I don't remember any of these fight. Like, I don't know if I fought that bear already. Couldn't tell you. Okay, let's try that again. Oh no. Oh jeez. Ow. That's what you meant. You said after you activate it, roll out of the way. Oh, we almost got there. I think 8 people can be in queue at a time, and then it presumably spins up a new instance. I mean, that was close. We saw most of it. I was worried that we were like spacing them out too much, but I assume it was okay. Very close, yeah. I was clearly like standing in something that was still hurting me a lot though. Or getting hit by something. That's okay. I wonder if this hunter is going to catch up to me. Seems like probably. We can just watch him do it. Rez, that emoji, what is he? Rez, please, dead, please. That's funny. It looks like a, like Charmander or something. I've been working on a giant Pokemon puzzle. We're like half-ish done. It's taking up my whole dining table right now, so I gotta finish it soon if I want to eat there. Oh, it's Krillin? I feel like I'm looking at something totally wrong. Oh, okay. I get it now. He's like on his back. I was seeing just like a little dinosaur mouth. But that's his shirt. They need like a mini game for you to do while you're in here if you don't really want to watch. Ooh, these shoulders are cool. That's the Mythic Warrior set, isn't it? Yeah. The monk sets have been a little weird recently. This one was kind of underwhelming. Last season was good. Yeah, like these were nice. Monks always have P hands. Yo, Justin Dragonflight was a PvP was especially bad. And I really liked that set except for that part. Yeah. Vault of the Incarnates. And where's the PvP one? It's not showing up. The PvP one was worse, but yeah, this is not great. Have I gone to the trading post yet? I haven't. Oh my god, it's January. Alright, we'll try Blinktron again, and that's a great excuse to not try again if we die. We'll go look at the trading post. I don't even remember what is in there. Have you done your shopping already? What are we getting this month? Oh, weird. That looks terrible on an undead. Alright. One moment. Oh, I see my tiger was distracting them. Oh, I put two of them side by side. That's not what I want. Excuse me, little clones. We're over here now. Alright, that may cause me some problems. That my little clones were doing their own thing. Why does this... Ouch. Okay. And I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. I'm still getting a lot of... taking a lot of damage. But we'll do that later. Now I have to log in and check out the post. Yeah, let's go hit it up. I will deal with Blingtron later. That seems a little too frustrating to have an audience. One more go. Yeah. I believe that it probably takes like... I'm betting at least 2 more tries. But that was good. That was good progress. We took out, what, 2 bosses? I'll take it. Alright, now I really should preview this on not my undead character, because a lot of stuff looks bad on her. What? Okay. Where did... What's it? Okay, I don't need another turtle. Villager's City attire. Villager's City collection. Ruby Great Mace. That's kind of cool. Be good for a paladin. Great Blade. Ruby Maces. One-handers. I'm not a paladin main, so I don't know if I'm gonna go for a lot of this. That's cool. Crest of Unending Woe. Is that, yeah, just a back piece? That's kind of fun. Iron Chain Keeney. I mean, I think we just have to buy that. That's not really even a question. Shield of Unending Woe. Are those the same? Yeah, the same color. Oh. Yeah. You want some of this stuff, Rez? Crimson Sweatsuit. I thought I had bought a sweatsuit at a previous trading post, and I can't find it. I don't like back pieces. They mess up my sword and shield. Yeah. I wear them... I mean, on a monk, it doesn't matter. On a rogue, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I wouldn't put them on, like, my DK. Thalassian Quiver. What? Okay. I really like the quivers. I just don't really play hunters, is always the problem. Sorcerer's Brick Garb. Axe of Crimson Crescent. Thalassian Recruit's Bow. I like how simple this is. I'll get that. I know I said I just don't play a hunter, but like, that's just a good RP item. Toque. Crimson Booties. Search Tropical for the swimsuit. Oh, the sweatsuit. The sweatsuit. It was the one. I thought I got like the purple one or something a few months ago, but I just like don't see it in my inventory, so maybe I didn't. Sorry, I'm still kind of stuffed up. I bet that did sound like swimsuit. My hunter rocks the Sylvanas Mog with her quiver and legendary. Yeah. Makes sense. All right, what's returning? Purple was from Twitch Drop. Oh. Yeah, I thought I claimed all those. Oh, I can't check while I'm streaming. But I think I have all the Twitch drops, yeah. The sweatsuit is not an ensemble. We can check after. It was just driving me crazy the other day. I was trying to record something and I was like in my house and I wanted a sweatsuit on. This gun is super cool, but I don't play hunters very often. It just kills me. Oh, he's cute. 300 tendies though. Clockwork Defender. This is cool. I think I bought the back piece version. Honestly, not really my month. Not really my month. This mace is kind of cool. But, like, all of the characters that I would mog a red weapon on are currently using the Fyrak axe. Because that thing's amazing. So I think I'm okay for now. I'll think about this guy. But, yeah, maybe we do some trading post stuff. Alright, let's look, though. So... items, it would be like a chess piece. Sweat. Yeah, see, it doesn't show. And if we just go... I guess... oh. Violet sweatshirt. Well, now I'm even more confused. Did I just spell that wrong? What's going on? Okay, I have it. It's fine. We have a gray one and a purple one. That looks kind of good, actually. I'm not going to mog her right now, but all right, what can we do for trading post to get our weird ensemble that I will definitely not use on this character? Look at it. Some of the pieces are good. Like, I like the pants. Or the belt, I'm not sure what that is, but like the thigh pieces are good. And the shoulders are fine. A lot of stuff just looks really bad on undead. The ladies are like, their shoulders are so wide and their hips are so narrow that I almost always have to mog something like with a sort of belt, like a chunky belt, to balance them out. Okay, focus mode. Focus. Oh, defeat 5 Brawlers Guild bosses. So we could go do that. Complete heroic dungeons. Time walking. Gather herbs and ores. Time walking dungeons are kind of like a pretty good bet. Complete quests in Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. Dungeons and raids. Okay. Complete a delve. Complete a bountiful delve. I'm not going to do anything in Remix. Usually I just do some of the profession ones to kick it off. Like fulfilling crafting orders is really easy. Weekly gathering quest. Quests. Okay. Earn 1,000 bronze. I guess, yeah, we'll start with the... I don't know, is there even any point in, like, brute forcing this? We'll do the gathering quests and stuff to start. I guess I could just, like, do a bunch of time walking dungeons. What are you guys doing for your tendies? Like, what's your go-to? Or do you just kind of let it happen to you? Last month, I think I just let it happen. I didn't go out of my way at all. If you only want the tender, then no point to rush. Yeah. That's kind of how I'm feeling. We've been doing remix. Yeah, I'll do these just because I'll forget otherwise. This gathering quest one. 3 lure drops. Because that's 100 points. And some herbalism knowledge. Alright, let's check my mage. We'll do the other one on her. Although, I mean, the thing is there's just not a lot to do this month. So they might actually want to focus on it a little bit. But we'll finish the Brawlers Guild, I suppose. Not that there's any timeline on that. There's no reason to keep doing time walking except for tendies. I guess gathering some herbs would be reasonable. Those are still worth a fair bit. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we just don't worry about it. Check my mail. Brew of the month. And a bunch of pets that haven't sold. I guess some of them sold. These are mostly from islands. That won't sell. That was ridiculous. Do. There's so much to do and nothing to do. That's like exactly what's going through my head. It's like, I could do anything. What will it be? I have no idea. And then I also don't want to do something that's like going to be especially painful for you guys. Have you tested on the beta to see if casters can transmog daggers into non-daggers? Oh, rogues will be able to do that? I haven't checked that. We can go look. I have no other plans. Alright, so that gets us 100 points. And then the rest will just come naturally, I assume. Let's go look. Or do you know the answer? When will Blizzard do follower island expeditions? I just don't want island expeditions at all anymore. We need so many things. Alright, let's look at this. Let's think about this. We could go do our N'Zoth invasions, because we need our Cursed Dunewalker and the Jade Defender. I don't know how many times I get flustered by having a dagger on a caster. Sometimes I like it because there's some cool offhand mogs. What really messes me up is if I ever get a wand, because I am for sure the person who pre-pulls the boss by mistake if I have a wand. That has definitely happened. Alright. Yeah, we'll go do our N'Zoth stuff. I'm gonna forget otherwise. We can just port there. Yeah, I think I was like so focused on like the Timeless Isle achievement for so long that now that that one's over and some of the other like really tedious ones I was working on, I'm just like adrift. I don't know what to do at all. But we can work on some of this old BFA nonsense. You know, we were saying earlier that we like didn't like the cloud serpent animations. For some reason, I do really like the white cloud serpent that you get from this zone. The Rajani one. There's something different about it. And then the Mop Classic one is also kind of different. It's like not as long. The offhand isn't an issue. The daggers are just slightly better options than crossbows. Yeah. Hello, Miss Cenobite. Sorry I've been lurking for a bit. Just wanted to say hi and wish you Happy New Year before heading back to lurking. Just comfy to have on the stream. Yeah, welcome. I'm glad you've been enjoying yourself. Here we have an emote for you. You can feel free to lurk. But yeah, Happy New Year. Glad you're hanging out. Man, crossbow mogs are weird. They could be so cool. It's also just way too weird that hunters have 3 weapon options that are like completely exclusive to them. What's going on there? What are we at? 58%. I guess I should kill some rares. That would speed this up. Do do do. I've been tempted to level a new alt, but like for what? I have so many. I guess we were talking about how I don't really have Alliance lore master. So there's like an argument to be made for going and doing all of those quests that I don't have the rewards from. They don't get illusions and most of their sets are fugly. In Remix it'll take like 2 hours to level. Yeah. But I specifically would want to do the old quests because I don't have a lot of the quest rewards from the Alliance side. There would be a lot of quests that I've just like never completed on my account. So I could get new appearance options. Yeah. This is the problem, is like when you want to collect everything, you do have to choose something to focus on, and I don't know what that is right now. Kind of recipes. Recipes is like an okay one. It's just not going that well. Alright, so that gave us 500 rep because these factions are horrific. And so maybe next week, when this is the major assault, we would get a chance at the Jade Defender. Agreed, I leveled a Worgen character for the decor. Yeah, I had to do that too because my only Worgen was a Death Knight and hadn't done the Worgen start zone. Do you get anything for collecting recipes, or it's just personal achievement? It's just personal achievement. I've been #1 on data for Azeroth on my server for like recipes known for a while, and so now I'm just like, well, I want to keep that. And then for professions like blacksmithing, leatherworking, and tailoring, the more I learn, the more appearances I can learn. So if I have like all of the tailoring recipes and I make all of the crafted items and learn all the appearances, then that's like more MOG and more items collected. So yeah, it just kind of comes from like an overall collecting thing. There's no achievement. We have most of the profession achievements. There's a few. I don't have all the fishing mounts, so there's a few there. There's a few, but they're all kind of awful. Especially this one. This one sucks. Every once in a while I go and like mine for a bit and hope, but it's real bad. Yeah. But that's kind of like where we're at in our achievement process. It's like there's no new content. The minute midnight launches, we're gonna have a bunch of new fun achievements to do. But in the meantime, they're all stinkers. All right. Yeah. There's a couple Legion raid achievements that I should do while people are interested in Legion raids. But I have not. There was a point where I was doing a lot of like Old Glory raid achievements. There was a Discord group that ran them pretty frequently for anybody who needed to do old ones. And first of all, I have most of them now. And second of all, they just take forever. The ones I have left from Legion are also like technically soloable. So that's annoying. There's the one from the spider boss where you have to like jump around and kill a bunch of eggs in a limited amount of time, which you can technically do on a demon hunter. You just have to be really fast, and I've tried a few times and need more practice. And then the Xavius one you also can solo as a demon hunter, and I haven't done that one either. I'm really I just want midnight to launch so we can do some of the like the funner ones. 90%. Do. But I think, yeah, I'm going to have to pick something to do for the next month. Or like 2 weeks, at least. The Brawlers Guild is a good one. I'll try to get over myself and do a little bit more of that later in the week. Alright, that's that done. And I think we won't get a chance at the thingamabob. Uldum Accord, no. I think it awards 1,500? Maybe less? I mean, I could do the other quests. I'm just lazy. Yeah, 1,500. So... I need to do the Antorus Glory achievement for the Charhound. Ooh, yeah. That one's annoying. The last one in that one was pretty tedious. Maybe I should just do his other quests. What do I have to do? Kill 10 flesh beasts. Destroy 6 tumors. Is there more than that? We probably just get 500 rep if we do these, and then we can get a shot at the pet. Alright, let's try it. That better be enough. I'm mad. Alright. So just kind of like kill anything almost? No. None of these. 10 flesh beasts. Oh, these are flesh beasts. Okay. Oh, I should have grabbed this first. That's basically what we were just doing. Oh well. What else could we do? Could always PvP. That won't be embarrassing. Flesh beasts. Alright, that's all the flesh beasts. And then we need to get 3 more of these tumoury things, which I think should be pretty easy to find. Yeah. And then there's one more quest after that. I'm grinding my PvP levels, currently 289, and it's terrible. Oh wow, that's good. I'm at 69. Nice. There's a mount for 70, and I sometimes I get in the mood for it, but yeah, you're so close to 300. You're like so close and so far though. Good for you. Oh, I have to go over here. I should just do some BGs. It wouldn't take that long. It would be great to get to honor level 80 too, because then I would finally get that Legion achievement for the appearances. We're going to have a PvP era. We are going to have one. It'll happen probably in midnight. I want to check out the new system that they've given us. That's kind of the only reason I'm not doing it now. There have been a few moments recently where I'm like, ooh, I should just go and work on that. But it's about to get so much easier. There's decor also. I know, yeah. I started that. There's like complete 5 instanced PvP matches. So I got that one, and then I think it goes, what is it, 20, 50, 100, 200? Something like that. Alright, there we go. Hopefully this is 500 rep. Do I get rep for killing the rares? Where is this guy? Oh, he's up on the platform. 200 with no back credit. Yeah, I mean, that's the annoying part, is like, I've done enough PvP in my life that if that had been retroactive, it would have been great. We do not get rep for killing the rares. Okay. Let's hand these in and hope it's enough. Yeah, I almost started the stream to go after the deep hall crystals, because they're red and glowy and they'd be good decor. I don't know, maybe that's tomorrow's thing. Maybe I'll just like spend the rest of the day hyping myself up and like, tomorrow we're just gonna do PvP. Gotta do it sometime. Gotta learn somehow.
State your business.
125, because it's not looking good. 120. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Oh, there's what do you have for me?
Hello.
Loot 3 caches.
Have a good
Mm, that wouldn't even get us there. Oh well. Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get on my monk. I'm gonna switch to Mistweaver. I will do one battleground, arena, whatever queue pops first. And then maybe that's what we do tomorrow. And I'll pepper in some Brawlers Guild. After I'm gonna try Blingtron by myself though. That one seemed irritating. All right. Should not have my Windwalker and my Mistweaver weapons both mogged to the same thing. I don't know if I've ever done gravity laps. Alright, we'll just see whatever comes up first. When I was doing them the other day, they were going like okay. You must do a lot of PvP to be at was it 289? Or you were just really lucky and you played, was it during Legion where honor levels were just really easy to get for a minute? Oh, I can only queue for 3 things. Okay. I think if we get into a battleground, this will be okay. If we get into an arena, it's going to be really short. What does a PvP set even look like? Yeah, that's boring. The elite one's like alright. What are we looking at here? 6 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. That's fine. We could see there's a rare, pardon me, over here that drops a backpack mog. We go see if they're up while we wait. Random battleground. Oh, that's good. Okay. I like this one. Sometimes. Oh, it is in progress. That's not a great sign. Uh-oh. Help! No! Okay. I don't think this is gonna go very well. From the chat, it seems like my team has already given up. So that's great. Not sure what happened in like the opening few minutes that caused this. Oh yeah, people are just leaving actually. Neat. Alright, well, I guess let's go die some more. It's possible this is not really worth it. Oh, man. Where's my team? Yeah, I think this guy's just gonna stand here. Oh no, maybe he'll come. Ow. Yeah. I don't think there's anything we can do about this. Ow. Holy crap. I mean, I don't have any PvP gear on, but Jesus. More verse. Yes, exactly. A lot more verse. Yeah. I guess at the start of midnight, maybe I'll choose a character to gear for PvP, because that's always the problem, right? You can't really just jump in like this. Sometimes it works out. But it's not going great. I don't really have anywhere to run away to right now either, so we're just stuck. Ouch. Oh. Okay, I would like this to be over now. People just keep like coming in and leaving. Which I guess like fair enough, but we'll stick it out. Ouch. So much fun, PvP. I love it. Cause yeah, like I don't think it's worth acquiring like a PvP set at this stage of the expansion. Doo-doo-doo. Are they just taking pity on us? This is the longest I've lived in a while. Mhm. Where are my friends? Oh boy. They're gonna win soon, so that's something. What a great note to end the stream on. At least you don't have to win for the housing achievements. You just have to complete them. So that's something. Yay. Oh man. All right. You got the PvP sigh. Yeah, I mean like what else can you do? All right, let's check if this rare is here. He is not. There's there's like a rotation of a few rares that can spawn here and one of them has like a pretty decent cosmetic. All right. Unless one of my other queues pops in the time it takes me to fly back into Dornegal, I think we're done. But Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for spending a couple hours with me. I truly might just PvP tomorrow. There'll be a lot more of the sighing, but I don't think I want to keep. I've had to replace a few mice due to PvP, like throwing them across the room. Yeah, I try not to rage, but I'm just like, I feel like I have so little control over what's going on. Anyway, yeah, we'll keep going, I guess. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your first day of 2026. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.